You're listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of ABK Media Group, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County every day at 9 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians and everybody out there in Gwinnett land. Thank you so much for listening. And to all of you around the world, good morning, who's listening to this show. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County. Right now, it's about 66 degrees, going up to a high about 92. It was so dark this morning till I didn't even know what time it was. I normally get up really early, and I've been awake, but it was so dark till I thought it was still like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. So I kind of laid there, but then when I finally got up, it was like almost 7 o'clock, and I was like, man, it's really dark. But anyway, it's still a beautiful day. A beautiful fall day here in Gwinnett County. Yes, it is. It's gorgeous. You know, I like the fall. I talk about that all the time. I like the fall weather. I do. And right now, that 65 degrees is lovely. I was sitting on the deck, 66 degrees. I was sitting on the deck this morning, you know, just thinking about my day and thinking about yesterday and thinking about tomorrow and just thinking, you know, and just being one with nature, because it's beautiful. Like this time of the year in spring, I love it. So listen, guys, I'm so glad to be here with you this morning. I have been on a high ever since the book Pod Chicks was finished, and ever since I decided to launch the Pod Chicks network. I've been on this natural high, and it's kind of making me sleepless a little bit, but that's a good thing. You know, when you're an entrepreneur, if you're doing anything that make you sleepless, that's a good thing. And all of the great things that's happening right now, I'm so excited about collaborative ventures I got going on. I'm going to be going back and speaking again about podcasting in 2020 on the International Impact Summit cruise again. So I'll be there along with probably about 20 other people, because this year they are opening up to other people that want to be on the panel. So if you want to be a panelist, if you're an expert in business and you want to in social media, marketing, PR, app building, whatever your Facebook advertising, Instagram, how to grow your list, how to build a list. If you're a professional, how to start a bakery, how to, whatever kind of business you're in, whatever kind of expertise you have, they are looking for panelists to be on this cruise with us. I can tell you right now, it is no fee to be on the panel. You just have to pay for your cruise, which is if you want to be on the inside, which is where I'm gonna be, because I want to be on the inside. You know, people want to be by the window. I don't want to be by the window. I don't want to see the water. So I'm not interested in ocean views. So, but if you want to be on the inside, it's $878, and that's an 8-day cruise, $878, leaving on June 27th and returning on July 4th. So, an 8-day cruise. So we're gonna be going to Belize, Puerto Maya, and Cozumel. 3 stops. So that's exciting, because I've never been to any of those countries, so I'm excited about that. But the conference is also going to be on a cruise ship, and it was really, I'm telling you, the one I did weekend before last, it was amazing. Just the whole process and just being on the cruise and all the activities. We did mastermind sessions, we did meet and greet, we did cocktail hours, we did just masterminding over lunch, and then private mastermind in the library. It was amazing, and people left out of there feeling like they could move forward in their business. I had 3 people who joined the Pod Chicks network because they want to launch podcasts. And you know, for me, the Pod Chicks community is a community for women who are serious about learning how to leverage the power of podcasting. Whether you're going to be a podcaster yourself, whether you're going to do a sponsorship to someone else's podcast, or whether you're going to be a guest on somebody's podcast, you can leverage this thing. It's powerful, you know. And a lot of people kind of sleeping on it, you know. And it's wide open. It's wide open for you. Here's my thing: if you're going to do it, just go ahead and be a podcaster. Spend some time. Take a few minutes every day or once a week. You can say, you know what? I'm going to do 5-10-minute segments on Sunday. That's less than an hour of your time, literally. And people say all the time, when am I going to find time to do it? Just pick a day. You pick a day for anything else, and especially if it's going to help you grow your business or get your message out there or share your passion. If you are in ministry, you should have a podcast. You know, I love Joel Osteen, right? But when Joel Osteen come on Sunday morning, he comes on about 5 times. I'm probably exaggerating, but I know he comes on at least 2. maybe 3. I know for sure because I watched the 8:30 viewing, and then I know he comes on again at 10 o'clock. But I think he comes on at 7:30 as well. So I know of at least 2 to 3 times he come on Sunday. But here's the thing: doesn't stop there for him. He keeps going. It'll be up on the screen, Joel Osteen podcast. Why? Because it's powerful. Do you know in my car, we have satellite. My husband and I have satellite, and Joel is on 24/7 pretty much on satellite. He's everywhere. And see, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to take my show everywhere because I feel like the platform is there. It's there for you if you want to take it. If you want, I'm telling you, anything. You probably say, what am I going to talk about? Anything. Just think about something you're passionate about. Now, you do need some structure. But something that you're passionate about. If you have a business, let's say you had a business and your business was cleaning houses, right? You had a janitorial business. Do you know that you could start a podcast and talk about all the issues with janitorial? You got stuff like, do you need to be bonded? What kind of cleaning products do you need to use? How to find the right client? What happens when you get the client that you wish you could give back? Things like that. Like, you think that's not interesting? That's interesting to somebody. There is somebody out there. Listen, there is something, and I can't think of it. I think it's called ASR, AMSR or something. Well, anyway, all people do is do like this. They do some crazy little sounds and people sit there and watch them for hours. So let's say, for instance, I was doing it. Right? There are people that actually go to YouTube and sit there and watch people for hours doing crazy little things like that, like brushing their hair. Like even Eva Longoria was talking about. I think she had a loafer, and I think she was just sitting there running a loaf across either her arm or a piece of paper or some craziness, and people sat there and watched it. So what I'm saying is that you have anything that you want to get out to the world, podcasting is a great platform. And if you are not sure, if you're a woman and you're not sure about how to start it, I invite you to become a member of the PodChicks community. Go to podchicks.com and become a member. That's what that community is all about. It's a brand new community that I just launched, and I'm excited about all the possibilities of how we're going to help these women get on a platform that can put them in global communities around the world. So I'm excited about that. All right, so let's move on. It's keeping me up at night. So I talk about it because I'm excited about it. All right, so today is September the 25th. Yes, it is. We are almost at the end of this month. But I want to get on in here and get started with our horoscopes brought to us by noted astrologer Micah Thiason. And we're going to go right on ahead and kick it off with Aries. You know how we do it every day. Aries is first. Yes, probably because it's lined up on my screen first. Yep. So Aries, you are likely to reveal information unintentionally. Shopping could cost more than you bargained for. Your mate, however, may not be too pleased with you. Get down to business. Listen, watch the tongue today, Aries, because something you say unintentionally might get out, and you don't want it out, so watch what you say. Taurus, you need an outlet. Don't play on your partner's emotions. Opportunities to get together with friends will be enlightening and entertaining. Opportunities to get together with friends will be enlightening and entertaining. That sounds great. Right up my alley. I'm not a Taurus, though. That's a Taurus. Gemini, you're going through a period of questioning. Unique forms of entertainment could capture your attention and bring about a romantic interest. Implement your ideas into your projects at work. Okay, you might have some romance on the horizon, twin. Maybe some romance. Yes. It's got to be something unique and a unique form of entertainment. So you got to do something different. Step outside your comfort zone today, especially if you're looking for some love. Could be you. Cancer, things will be hectic and family members will be erratic. This is a great day for a trip. Changes regarding your career direction will pay off handsomely. There's a career move on the move for you today, Cancer, and it could pay off handsomely. That sounds amazing. Leo the Lion, it might be best not to spend your money on luxuries today. Deal with the needs of children. Don't be too quick to sign documents. Listen, don't be too quick. And if it's something you don't know, make sure to check with your attorney. That's all I'm saying, Leo. Read between the lines. Read the fine print. If you can't read the fine print, let your lawyer do it. All right, Virgo. Your emotions may get the better of you. Travel will be favorable. Resist overspending on luxury items. Tempers could boil if someone you work with has not been pulling their weight. It's a lot of things about spending money today. Be careful how you spend. Watch out what you spend. Don't spend on luxury items. Watch it. All right, I'll be back to bring you more of the horoscopes brought to you by astrologer Micah Thyssen right after this song. Stay tuned.
Everybody's been saying that you're up to no good. Everyone has been telling me that you got me hooked. You're playing it big time. You're feeding me lies. Everyone has been bugging me to sever the ties. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. Should've known by your rap sheet that you weren't nice, but now I am telling you I'm going to smile. But I would never, ever, ever would have believed them. No reason. Sometimes the truth is hard to see. But now the never, ever, ever seem to be over. I saw her, so I'm happy I got freed. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. Man down, he ran out of luck and now it's my time. Ain't no looking back, I'm on the right track. Here she goes. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. I won, got it done. Lucky, lucky, lucky me. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I won't let the door hit when I leave. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are. I guess that I was born beneath a very lucky star, and in a week or two I won't remember who you are.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you daily horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. And we're going to pick it right on up with Libra. Libra, don't shy away from potential mates that may want to introduce you to. Your best efforts will come through investment concerning your home. Take care of your own responsibilities before you help others. It's kind of like what they tell you on the plane. Put the life mask on yourself. Put the oxygen on yourself before you can put it on somebody else. You gotta think about that. Scorpio, your positive attitude and intellectual outlook will draw others to you. Concentrate on spending quality time with children and friends. Read between the lines when signing contracts. I just said that to somebody up atop. Listen, and if you can't read between the lines or the fine print, get your lawyer. Listen, lawyer up, make sure, because you never know what you're signing. Sagittarius, you can enjoy entertainment if you join in and follow the crowd for a change. Concern yourself with legal matters and formulating contracts rather than finalizing your objectives. You may blow situations out of proportion when dealing with the one you love. Listen, Sag, don't blow it out of proportion. You know what I mean? But here's the thing. Here's another contract thing. Concern yourself with legal matters and formulating contracts rather than finalizing. Watch the contracts. Get your lawyer. All right, Sag. Capricorn, don't go hog wild when it comes to entertainment, or you could find yourself short of funds at the end of the month. This is a great day to spend with family. New projects may lead into a dead end. Watch this. Listen, it's another money day, but it's all about being cautious with the dollar today. Watch the coins, people. Watch the coins. The stars are telling you to watch the coins. Aquarius, make the necessary changes that will enable you to advance financially. Keep tabs on your spending. Invite friends or relatives into your home. Okay. There go another money one. Watch the coins, Aquarius. Watch the coins. All right. And my fellow fish Pisces, be tolerant, but don't let anyone take you for granted. Look into someone's personal changes. Okay, look into some personal changes. You can accomplish a lot if you deal with other people's money or possessions today. Yes, give me somebody else's money to work with. I accept it. Send it on over. Yes. All right, so that's your horoscopes for today, brought to you by noted astrologer Michael Thyssen. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. to bring you more of the horoscopes. But for now, we're going to move on over to some news you can use. So listen, guys, today is National One Hit Wonder Day. Those are those songs that only had like one, like those groups or singers that only had that one top hit. And they're a lot. They said most of them took place in the 1980s. Yeah, that's pretty funny. National One Hit Wonder Day. Yes. I think the one I remember was Mickey, something, you're so fine, Mickey. It blow my mind, Mickey. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine. Yeah, Mickey was a one-hit wonder. I remember a little bit about it. It's playing in my head, but I can't get the words out, so I won't mess it up. All right, so the Sugar Hill Business Alliance board members recently presented Mayor Edwards with a $5,000 check for the Sugar Hill Veterans Memorial Plaza. The organization raised the funds at their annual golf tournament held at Sugar Hill Golf Club. That is really nice. During the presentation, Trace Adkins, a longtime supporter of veterans and military, took time to meet SHBA board members, which stands for Sugar Hill Business Alliance, members before performing his hit, Still a Soldier in the Bowl. Yes. Located across from Sugar Hill City Hall at the intersection of West Broad Street and Church Street, the Sugar Hill Veterans Memorial Plaza will feature monuments recognizing each branch of military service. A water feature and Eternal Flame will be surrounded by community plaza with space for visitors to contemplate the sacrifice and service of our veterans and active military. So kudos to the Sugar Hill Business Alliance. Let's give them a round of applause for that. People helping people recognizing people supporting people, organizations supporting people. Great thing. Kudos to Sugar Hill Business Alliance for that. I love when people do great things. I do. And that's a good thing. We need to remember the men and women who said, go out there to fight for us every day. Leave their family and friends behind and put their lives on the line to fight for us. So just to show some type of, respect and honor to them is always a great thing. All right. So the House Democrats prepared to launch a formal impeachment inquiry against President Donald Trump on Tuesday, and one of Gwinnett County's 3 congressmen was among the voices calling for the articles of impeachment against the president. So the Speaker of the House, Nancy Pelosi, has finally said yes to impeachment after a whistleblower came forward and said that, President Trump is doing something with the Ukrainian president, Zelensky, and you guys need to know about it. So now now everything is coming out that, something happened and they need to impeach, and Pelosi has finally said okay, because she's been holding back. I think she was really trying to not go down this road, but after this whistleblower incident, I think she's doing the top, so we got to do it. So U.S. House Representative Hank Johnson, he's a Democrat from Georgia, and other Democrats in Congress were calling for impeachment on Tuesday as well. And here's the thing. Rob Woodall said, yes, let's get all the information from the whistleblower before we do this, but because we need to know. So he is saying yes, and Rob is a Republican from Georgia. He wants it out there, but he needs to have all the facts first. That's what he's saying. Yeah, he needs to have all the facts first. So let's get the whistleblower out there on in front of everybody so we can see. Yeah, I mean, the president has said, there's nothing on the call. He's supposed to release the call today. But the whistleblower must have more than that. So we'll see. It's a lot going on. I think one of the most interesting political years we've seen. The election year was interesting, but I think this year is going to be even more interesting than that, because I think it's just a lot going on in politics around the world, really. Like, it's just different, like the way everybody's doing things. Like, people they feel like they can do anything right now. And I listen, you know, you've been told your whole life you can do anything you want. Yeah, in politics, it's apparently it's showing up that way. So people just feel like they can do anything. Here's the thing, though. The voters have the right to go to the polls and make their decisions. And so whatever you believe in, that's what you go and vote on, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, think about it, though. Make sure you think it through. Think that thing through. Don't just go and, think it through. Whatever it is. All right, listen. I'm going to go to another song. I'll be right back after this song to give you more of the horoscopes. More of the horoscopes. No more horoscopes till tomorrow. More of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
I wanna get you all alone now and go hide away from the lights, but I don't dare to. I'm too fragile, and for that I do apologize. Maybe someday we can work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I think I'm love drunk and it feels wrong, but I'm not afraid to admit I used to feel safe next to you, babe. Now I'm thinking I deserve a hit. Maybe someday we could work it out, but I'm afraid it's too late to try. Baby, I don't dare to love you, and you know the reason why. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. Love's too deep. Don't you know I'm way too weak to swim? Can't you feel the waves come crashing in? Running out of safety nets, 'cause every night I fall down in the middle of the night screaming, oh my God, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep. I reach out in the middle of the night screaming, oh my, 'cause your love's too deep. You know your love's too deep.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So Gwinnett Elementary Schools integrate wellness with philanthropy. Yeah, that's a great thing. Freeman's Mill Elementary School substitute Emmett Walsh said his doctors can't believe how healthy his heart is. How healthy his heart looks 10 years after he had an implant. He had a congenital heart problem. He had surgery. He was in a coma for 10 days after the surgery. and he had because he had congenital heart failure, and he had to learn how to do everything all over again. He had to learn how to walk, because here's the thing: when you don't use your muscles and everything, they atrophy. It's so funny because I tell my mother this all the time. So my mother had breast cancer back in 2010, twice, 2010 and 2012, and the chemo and radiation did something to her bones. So her mobility is pretty limited is the word I'm looking for. But I try to tell her that you have to get up and exercise. You have to move around. I know it hurts to walk a little bit, but you still have to use those muscles, because if you don't use them, you will lose them. And this is what Emmett is saying. He was like, I had to learn how to walk all over again. And he had to learn how to do things because he was 10 days. Now he's talking 10 days. There are people who lay up for years in their bed. They don't get up. They don't move around enough. And it's bad for you. You got to get up and you got to move. That's the one thing I've learned. Even if you got arthritis, when I went to and I got arthritis in both my knees. But when I went to my orthopedic doctor, they were like, you got to exercise. I'm like, really? Like, it hurts so bad. Like, yeah, but exercise is the best thing for arthritis in the knees. So come to find out, when you exercise, especially your thigh muscles, they tighten up and they pull the bones apart that are rubbing together. Right? So when you exercise your thighs, your muscles pull up and it pulls the bones apart, because there's still bones attached. Even though like some of the cushion in between your joints is gone, if you exercise the muscles, they're not gone. And your leg and your thigh and your leg, it kind of pull the bones apart, pull your kneecaps, pull your knee bones apart. And that, because that's what arthritis is. It's like when they say, oh, you got bone on bone, there's nothing you can do. You can still exercise. And so that may mean you have to do a little bit weight resistance and things like that, but it's going to help you. But anyway, Emmett Walsh is, he has said, you know what, I am blessed to be able to be here. And he started a challenge. So the 56-year-old Gwinnett County Public School participated in the challenge to raise money for the American Heart Association. The American Heart Association said 5,017 students raised $215,667 this year and learn how to maintain a healthy heart. That is amazing. And it's amazing to get the students involved in this, because heart failure is something serious, you guys. And a lot of time it goes undetected, and that's why so many people die. You hear people collapsing on the court. You hear young people dying because they don't know that they have these problems. A lot of them don't know. And a lot of these kids, a lot of people that pass away were kids, right? Playing sports, healthy, not even knowing. I think for me, my nephew plays football. I got one nephew that coaches football. My brother coaches football, and my youngest, my 14-year-old nephew plays sports, basketball and football. But for me, I think that all kids should have a stress test and get their heart examined if they're going to play sports, because too many children have passed away because of heart conditions that were undetected and they didn't know. They went to get a regular physical, everything looked fine, but I think the physical needs to be a little bit more extensive so that they can find out more about, what's going on, if there's anything going on. So Emmett Walsh has said, you know what, we're going to make these kids understand why this is important, and he has done a great thing. Mark Collins is a school physical education teacher, and he organized Freeman Mills' version of the Kids Heart Challenge, and they raised $9,875.91. Right, the fifth most in the country. The Kids Challenge is a seasonal part of Collins' responsibility, but his job as a high school PE teacher is to introduce kids to a way to exercise. So you got a bunch of people getting on board with this, and I think it's a great thing. A great thing. So kudos to Emmett for starting this out in our school systems and letting kids understand the importance of good health, and the parents, because I'm sure when the kids go home and talk to their parents, the parents are saying, hey, my kid is all about health. It makes them, because even with us, like you gotta go in there and take care of yourself. That's the one thing I've learned. I had a scare in 2017, a cancer scare, and I just had to think about it for a while, for that I'm never going to forget that. It was St. Patrick's Day, March 17, 2017, and I had been to the doctor for my back, and my back was bothering me so bad. So when I went to the doctor, they did an MRI. They said I had lumbar stenosis or something, which is just like the disc pressing on the nerves in your back. But he said, we see something. Look like we see something on your ovary. So go to your primary and get it checked out. So my primary sent me for ultrasound. And I wasn't having any. And then she's like, "Are you having any stomach pains?" I'm like, "No, I'm just having back pains, not any stomach pains." So she sent me for ultrasound. And they called me from the office on a Saturday morning because St. Patrick's Day was on a Saturday that morning. And the guy was real chipper. He was like, and that, it was normal for them to call you to give you the results of your exams and your tests and things like that. So I didn't think nothing of it. He said, "Hey, good morning, man. Speak to Audrey." I was like, "Oh, this is Audrey." Like, "Hey, Audrey, good morning. This is Kyle. Just calling to give you the results of your ultrasound." I was like, "Oh, hey, Kyle, how you doing?" And this is how we're talking. "Hey, Kyle, how you doing?" "Oh, we're good. I just want to call and let you know you have cancer." And I was like, "Did you just say I got cancer?" He's like, "Yeah, but the thing is, it hasn't spread. So we're going to get you over to the cancer center." And, and I'm like, this guy just said to me I had cancer like it was just like, "Hey, your vitamin levels are great." And I'm thinking, he just said I got cancer. It was crazy. But that got me on the journey of like, you know what, you need to take care of yourself better. So thank God I did not have cancer. But here's the crazy part. I walked around from March to July not knowing whether or not I had cancer, just praying and believing that I was going to be well. They didn't know what it was. So I went to the Winship Cancer Center at Emory, and I had to go back a few times for them to do all these different tests, and they couldn't tell what it was. They just said I had all these masses that were just kind of lined up and attached to my bladder and part of my intestines. I know this is gross, guys, but I just want to paint a picture for you, like where I was at that time and with health. And I was like, they didn't know what it was. So she said, we're going to watch it and see if it grows. And in my mind, I'm thinking, watch it and see if it grows. Get it out. Take it out. But they didn't. So they watched it and they watched it. So in July, it was July 13th, they did the surgery and they took it out. So they took out my ovaries. And my ovaries had it was like they were filled with like something looked like water and something was in the water. It was crazy. But it wasn't cancer. So thank God for that. But here's what that did for me. That put me on a path to like, you know what, you gotta, and I'm a workaholic. Like, that's not a good thing either. I'm not proud of that. It's a part of who I am because I love what I do and I could do it all the time. And, but it makes you like a fanatic almost. And so I had to like stop for a second. I had to heal because it was a really, really serious surgery and painful, as most surgeries are. So I had to spend some time just doing nothing and healing. And it just made me think about my life. And I was overweight. I was very overweight. And I had, and I think that was because I was dealing with a lot when it came to my business. Like I was so focused on the business that I wasn't focused on myself. And so when I got well enough, I started my journey to lose weight. And I sought help. I got surgery for weight loss. And I've lost I think I'm at 118 pounds right now. So I'm happy about that. And I feel so much better. But I'm still on this journey to being healthy. So I try to eat better. Now here's a crazy thing. People would ask me what would I eat. And let me tell you another quick story. I'm a storyteller. I went to Jenny Craig, right? And the lady said to me, "What do you eat?" So I gave her what I ate. Now, most people you see overweight, you think that they eat a lot and they eat a lot of carbs, they eat a lot of junk. That was not me. Right? But what I did eat was a lot of salads with a lot of salad dressing. So when I was telling I went to Jenny Craig first, and the lady said, "What do you eat?" So I was like, "This is what I eat." She couldn't believe it. She's like, "You're not eating enough." I'm like, "I'm not eating enough." She's like, "Yeah." So she gave me this meal plan with all of this food on it, plus a salad. And I was like, "Yeah, but normally the salad is my meal." She's like, "No, you have to eat all the stuff on this meal plan plus the salad." That was a lot of food for me. And I'm looking like, I'm not going to be able to eat that. I'm not. It's too much. I can't eat all of that in a day. Now, I can eat this salad, but I can't eat all that stuff. But I did my best to eat like she wanted me to. And lo and behold, I think the first week I lost like 11 pounds. It was crazy. And I was like, really? I'm not eating enough. So I've learned that I am a person who needs to eat frequently. So I need to eat 5 times a day. I've learned, even with the weight loss, I'm still the same person. I can't eat as much as I did, which was not really my issue. And I said to the doctor, "Listen, my issue is not that I eat a lot of stuff. I know I eat a lot of the wrong stuff, but it's not that I eat a lot of stuff." He said, "Listen, trust me when I tell you the weight loss surgery is going to help you." And I said, "Okay, I'm going to trust you, because I couldn't see how it was going to help me, because I wasn't like a big eater. Like, I didn't eat, 6 donuts, and I didn't do stuff like that. I didn't hardly eat donuts at all. Like, sweets was not my thing. Like, I love butter, cheese, and salad dressings and dips and sauces. That was my thing. And, he said to me, you have to, you gotta watch what you eat. So by doing this surgery, you're going to eat less. And I said, okay. Here's the crazy thing. It's hard for me to digest lettuce. Out of everything that I can't eat, it's hard for me to digest lettuce, which I used to eat a ton of lettuce because I ate salads pretty much every day. But it's hard for me to kind of digest lettuce. Like, I have to eat lettuce like very little. So I hardly ever eat salads now, but I do eat carrots and I do eat spinach and things like that. But I shared this story with you to say your health is important, and Emmett Walsh has brought health into our school systems, and now our children to get involved. It's very important. I am blessed to have not had cancer. I am blessed to have been able to get surgery to help me lose weight, and I'm still on this health journey that I'm probably going to be on for the rest of my life. I'm not a spring chicken, so I gotta make sure that I focus on my health. So, and I just shared that story with you. Like, whatever you got to do to get healthy, do that thing. Don't let people talk about, oh, you need to do this. Whatever it is going to help you. Because people say to me, oh, all you got to do is exercise. If all I had to do was exercise, then I would have lost weight a long time ago. Because I will walk and do all these things. But that's not all I had to do. I had to change my mindset. I had to change it. And I needed something to help me jumpstart that. Like, you know what I mean? So for me, the weight loss, because weight loss surgery is not a cure. It is a jumpstart. It is a tool. Because I've seen people who've had the surgery and gained all of their weight back. So it's a tool that will wear out eventually. So just know that it's a tool. So it's a tool, and I constantly, even when I have a great time. Here's the funny thing about me: I could eat a lot, right? And I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm overate, and then I'll lose weight. Then I have those days where I'm so busy where I hardly eat anything. So it's back to that whole thing, and I don't lose a pound. So I realize I'm still that same person that has to eat 5 meals a day. Tiny meals, but 5 meals to keep my metabolism up. So I just shared that story. And I know it was a long story, but I wanted you to just kind of get an understanding of why your health is so important and why you should take it serious. If you are healthy right now, and I'm pretty much I'm in good health right now. And my weight, because of the huge weight loss, I feel amazing. I do a lot more of everything. I'm so much more outgoing. And when I was younger, I've been overweight my whole life. When I was younger, I was a lot more outgoing, even with the weight. But when I got older, I gained another 60 pounds, and that made me not outgoing anymore. Plus, the pain on my knees and my back was excruciating. And so I feel a lot better. But anyway, take care of yourself. You know what? Just take care of yourself. Do whatever it is you got to do to get healthy. I just wanted to share that. I know that was a long story, but that's my story. All right, I'm going to another song, and I'll be back to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County right here on the Good Morning Gwinnett Show.
Playing on my airplane, reminiscing about last week. Remember that we had a big fight. Maybe words didn't come out right. I wish that I was sober, and I wish that I could call her, tell her to come over, and wish that I could hold her. If I could turn back the hands of time, turn it back and make you change your mind. If I could turn back the hands of time. a tattoo. I can't forget about you. If I could turn back the hands of time, turn it back and make you change your mind. If I could turn back the hands of time. Baby, there are no more lies. I will promise that for life. Baby, look into my eyes. Baby, you can compromise. Baby, there are no more lies. I will promise that for life. Baby, look into my eyes. Baby, you can compromise. Baby, you can compromise. Baby, you can compromise. Baby, you can compromise. Baby, you can compromise.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. It's your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you a daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So, Academy Sports and Outdoors is opening up another store in Gwinnett County. You know what that means, people. Jobs. More jobs, more jobs. So, the 10th Academy Sports and Outdoor store in the Metro area is opening in Buford. The store is on Buford Drive. It's a little more than a mile away from Mall of Georgia, covering 63,000 square feet. The new location is employing 105 people, full-time and part-time positions, according to the company's representative. All right, 105 people, full-time and part-time. They're opening up this store, so you need to go on there. But here's what I tell you all the time. Make sure your background is okay. Make sure you got the proper ID. Make sure that your resume is filled in properly. Make sure you have the proper skills and training. Go ahead, get it done. Before the store grand open, 20 kids from Boys and Girls Club of the Metro Atlanta received $100 shopping spree. I need one of them. Heck. Listen, Academy, send me over a $100 shopping spree. I need one of those. I need some new sneakers. I think I buy sneakers maybe once every 2 years. I need some new sneakers, Academy. All right, the kids got an advanced peek at the store and used the money to buy shoes, sports equipment, and other items. The store is open from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. Monday through Saturday and 9 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. on Sunday. It's going to be located at 3720 Buford Drive in Buford. So 100 jobs. They're going to have 100 jobs, full and part-time. So make sure you go and check it out. It's already open, so you can go there and put your application in, right? 8 o'clock in the morning. Get there when the doors open. If you know you need a job, get there when the doors open. Here's the thing. It's about to be that time of the season where everybody's going to be hiring because it's the holiday time. So if you're looking to make some extra money, it's holiday time. But be prepared because it is holiday time. It's coming. The season, Halloween is first, then Thanksgiving, and then everything after that is all about Christmas. And everybody's crying in January. But right now, from now until the end of the year, you can make that extra money because it's that time of the year where we spend a lot of money on a lot of stuff because it's that time of the year. Yep. Yes. So the Georgia Nature Photographers Association is having a meetup tonight. If you want to go check them out, it's at 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. If you are into photography, this may be a good meeting for you. Yes. Yep. If you want to do that, you can. Yep, their website is meetup there at meetup.com. So you can go to meetup.com/Georgia GNPA chapter, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock. You want to go out there. Larry Winsley has been a longtime friend of the GNPA. Some of you probably know Larry, have been on the field trips with him, workshops he's had. You know, you probably know, but he's going to be there tonight talking about photography, nature photography. So if you're into photography, outdoor photography, it's a good thing. It's called Fall in the Mountains, and it can be spectacular. I know. Can you imagine being in the mountains in the fall? Yeah. Yes, that sounds beautiful. So Larry's going to be there tonight talking about fall and moving water in the mountains. How to shoot that. Oh, that sounds amazing. Beautiful. Larry Windsor is going to be the guest tonight, 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Go on out there, have you some fun. It's going to be at the Cornerstone Co-working Space. I need to go to that. What's the night? What's the day? Wednesday? What time? Oh, I'll be at another event. God dog it. It's gonna be at the Cornerstone co-working space. That's 279 West Krogan Street in Lawrenceville, Georgia. That's where I co-work out. It was beautiful at the Cornerstone. So if you get a chance, just go check out the Cornerstone. 7 to 10 o'clock. Check it out. Cornerstone co-working space, 279 West Krogan Street. That's my place over there. You go there, you're gonna see Good Morning Gwinnett on the screens there because I am a member there. That's why I do the live show on Thursdays out of there. All right, check it out. Want some fun in your life? Yeah. You need some music in your life? Yeah. Disturbed Evolution Tour is taking place tonight at 7:30 at the Infinite Energy Center located at 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway. So if you want to listen to some music and be entertained tonight, go on out there. Listen to a Disturbed Evolution Tour. September the 25th, that's today, 7:30 at the Infinite Energy Center, 6400 Sugarloaf Parkway. It's not free, so check with your ticket box office before you go because you're going to have to pay something. It is not free. Don't go there thinking you're going to get into a concert for free. It's not going to happen. Not unless you know somebody. And then it still may not happen. But anyway, check it out. Looking for a concert? This may be your thing. You know what it is? It's Hump Day Wednesday. And Vice say they are the sexiest bar and bistro in Gwinnett County. They call themselves the sexiest. Yes. So it's Wind Down and Afro Vibes Wednesday at Vice. You want to eat some good food, listen to some music, some top 40 Afro beat, pop, hip hop, funky house, South African house. You can get it all at Vice. Vice said they the sexiest hookah bar and bistro in Gwinnett County. Yes, they said they the sexiest. I don't like smoke. I don't like no kind of smoke. I would love to go, but I just can't do the smoke. The president from the e-cigarette Jules has said, you know what, we're gonna stop the sale of Jules because 9 people have died from vaping and smoking those e-cigarettes, and even though they're like smokeless, like you don't smell them or anything, like they're killing folks, so they want to stop them. Let me tell you something though. I was looking at the news this morning when they was talking about, the president from Jules is stopping the whole sales of the Juul thing. And I just saw the commercial before that, so I guess they're going to pull the commercial as well. But they have made vaping products that look like smartwatches. So now the kids can actually put on this thing that looks like a smartwatch and put the vaping, I guess the oil in there and just sit there and like suck it on their smartwatch. When they started vaping, they opened up a whole new industry for entrepreneurs. And if it wasn't dangerous, it would be a great thing. But it's killing people, so I can't see how that's being really great because it's killing folks. Like 9 people have died from vaping. Over 500 have lung problems now because of vaping. It's more dangerous than cigarettes, if you ask me, because they don't know why it's happening. Is it the stuff they're putting in these little devices? And they put everything in there: THC, all kinds of oils, and all kinds of stuff. So it's pretty dangerous and people are dying. So Jules has pulled it. But anyway, I said all that to say because I would love to go to the Vice and see how sexy it really is, but I can't stand smoke. But if you want to go and you like hookah, it's cool. 45 Satellite Boulevard in Swanee, going out, check it out. They are the sexiest, they say, in Gwinnett County. All right, listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration of the day because it is Hump Day Wednesday, and I want you to keep going and feeling good about your day. So stay tuned after this next song.
Like a diamond, you alone. You cut my heart like glass, just like that. Like a lion, uncontrolled. Your mark is on my back, just like that. In it for the big thrill. Yeah, you play games with my mind, always, all of the time. In it for the big win. Yeah, you own all of my mind, always, all of the time, all the time. Collide with me, come high with me. lose control. We like to burn out fast. We're hot like that. Like a diamond, you alone. You cut my heart like that. Just like that. Yeah, in it for the big thrill. Yeah, you play games with my mind. Always, all of the time. Yeah, in it for the big win. Yeah, you own all of my mind. Always, all of the time. All the time. Collide with me, come high with me. And I'll go for you. Divine and free, go ride with me. Yeah, we'll go. Yeah, we're in it for the big thrill. In it for the big win. In it for the big thrill. In it for the big win. Collide with me, come high with me. And I'll go for you. Divine and free, go ride with me. Yeah, we'll go.
Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Listen, guys, that's all I got for you today. But before I go, I want to give you a little bit of inspiration. It is Wednesday. You still got some time to go. You're in the middle of the week, though. I got to tell you that. So before I go, I want to give you some inspiration, because I want you to continuously have a great day. All right, so my inspiration for today is this. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you sit there. Let me say that again. Even if you're on the right track, you'll get run over if you sit there. You got to get off the track. You're on the right path, but you got to keep moving. You can't just stay in one spot. And sometimes that means you got to change some things. You got to make some adjustments. A lot of times people don't like that. They don't like to make change. I'm on this path. I'm doing good, but you could be doing better. But you're sitting on the track. The train is coming, and you're still sitting on the track in the same spot you were sitting in. Yes, you're doing okay, but you could be doing better. Now, if you don't want to do better, stay on the track and let the train run you over. But I don't think that's what most people want. Most people want to do better. They want to advance. They want to move to the next level. And whatever it is, you know, whether you playing basketball, whether you are designing an app, whether you designing a software, whether you starting a business, whether you launching your artist career as a singer or a writer or a rap artist, whatever it is, yes, you're on the right track, but you got to keep moving. You can't just sit on the track, because the train is coming, and the train will run you over. Trust me when I tell you, it will run you slam over, and then you'll be mashed on the tracks. Just believe in what you're doing and keep moving forward. That's the thing. And a lot of times that's what people get stuck. They get comfortable. You got to be uncomfortable if you want to get to the next level. You got to make yourself uncomfortable. I'm uncomfortable almost every day, because things go right, sometimes things go wrong, but I'm still on my track, and I'm still moving down the path. Now, I may be moving a little slow on the track. You know, some people may be flying on the track. I may not be flying on the track. And you don't have to fly on the track. You just got to keep moving. You're on the right track. Keep going. Don't stop. That's all we're saying. So listen, that's all I got for today. You could have been anywhere else in the world, but spent the last 4 minutes here with me, and I appreciate you so much. I'll be back again tomorrow at 11 a.m. God willing. Follow the show at goodmorninggwinnett.com on Facebook and on Instagram and on Twitter at GMGwinnett. I'll be back again tomorrow, God willing. Until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in daily at 9 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you miss an episode, go to www.goodmorninggwinnett.com to catch up. If you like this episode, go ahead and subscribe to the show now and share it with your friends.